Modern Horizons 2 draft here with Simon. Right. So the rare is okay. It's probably going to be a 2-2 for 2, and then when it attacks you get to do some stuff, but the stuff doesn't seem so great in Limited. We have an interesting build around. This card looks good, but it can't block, so it's a little weak. I like Yavimaya Elder, and apart from this, I don't really know what's good here. I think I'm going to take Yavimaya Elder because it's pretty safe. Is monocolored is a good a 3-for-1 if you can get 2 cards and draw a card. It means that you can be green and play other colors because you can always sacrifice this to draw. This is more that I don't know the format so well, of course, because it's the first my draws, but I know Yavimaya Elder is a solid card. And I also know that green-black is a token theme, and I think this card is sweet. It's a 3-3 for 6 that makes at least 2 1/1 tokens which you can do stuff with, and green-black is a token-based strategy around squirrels. We have, this is also okay, but I don't think this card is particularly great. It's okay, I think, but I'm gonna take this and go into green-black for now. And of course things could change, but yeah. Esper Sentinel. This is a phantom draft, by the way, because I don't really want to figure out what cards it's worth right now. It's very volatile. But anyway, so yeah, this doesn't seem particularly great. I mean, sometimes you can draw a card maybe. This card is okay, I think. You get to some selection and draw a card. We got Hunting Pack, which is, I don't think, so great. Batterbones, so it's a 1/1 weakness lifelink, they can equip it again. It's very kind of bad, I think. And yes, this is a token payoff, but it's not really the card I want. I think this card could be really good in green-black, because you probably have some graveyard stuff going on, and then you can gain a lot of life from a big green creature. Okay, counterspell is fine. Here is Squirrel Sovereign. That's interesting. There's also Violent Timber, which is, if I'm green-black, graveyard stuff. I mean, counterspell is good, but I don't know if that's that great here. I like Abundant Harvest. I played with this in the Mystical Archive. It's a good card. But I think I'm gonna take Squirrel Sovereign. It works with Underworld Hermit. And I don't really have a payoff for Violent Timber right now. It's a fine card, 2/2 Death Touch for 4, and then you get some value, but I don't think it's necessarily so good. So green-black squirrels for now. Scalding Tarn. This is a phantom draft, as I said, but I wouldn't have been past it anyway. So Quirion Ranger is a card I'm probably not too impressed in Limited. It's more a constructed card. I mean, it's okay, but not so good. Okay, I think I like this card. It's a 2 cards in your graveyard, which means that this card works with that, so you can get a creature back. It's a really good combo, actually. It's also Draykeeper, I guess. Maybe that's better. This card seems great, though. But Draykeeper is working better with my deck. I think I'm going to take the card that just works better with my deck. It's possible the Young Necromancer is just great. Oh, here we have a... No, it doesn't work for... I thought it was all creature types, but it didn't. Okay. This card seems great in this deck because it's a 1/1 for 1, which is bad. But then you can sacrifice all your tokens. So with this you can sacrifice the 1/1s and draw cards. And then this grows also, so it's a big blocker. And... this is also interesting, but I think the Ravenous Squirrel is a little better. Close though, but I think we are in the right colors. Greed I think is bad. Guess it could be playable. There's nothing else here. This doesn't even help me splash anything, and I'm pretty locked into green blue. I guess I'll take Greed for signals and say could be a side, probably if nothing else. but it's too slow. Yeah, I like this start. I would like to pick up some removal, but this green-black probably has a good amount of removal. Oh, it's not a squirrel, but I think this is also a good card because it's a nice combo with Ravenous Squirrel. You can just block and bring it back. It's slow, but sometimes you have nothing better to do. And there's nothing else here. It's great. Another one, huh? But I think this is a good sideboard card. And Jade Avenger is actually a fine main deck card. I'm not sure that this is what this deck wants necessarily. But maybe the Ogre is just better though. Have to be a little wary to play too many cards I can't block, but I don't think that's a big problem because we have Drakekeeper and Underworld Hermit, which helps gum up the board with small creatures, so I think we should be okay. So what am I looking at for next packs? What direction do I want to take my deck? I definitely want more token mix. I want removal, and okay, this card could be okay. I think it's weak, but it might be okay with all the tokens. I want token makers removal and maybe some big creature to get value from this too. And mana fixing would also be good because I have some rough mana costs. Double black on a 6-drop is fine, I guess, but we have double green here, and yeah. So that's what we're looking for. Let's see if we're gonna get it. We are back and really didn't get anything. So what do I take here? This card seems actually pretty good, but it's not where we are. I guess I'll take the Whelp. Doesn't really matter, I don't think, but I think this is a powerful card. So 2/5 for 4 that you can pump, which is sometimes very good, sometimes mediocre, but then it has modular, so it's hard for this card to be bad. Oh, the Violent Tumor. I mean, Liquid Metal Torque doesn't do anything for me. It's a mana rock, I guess, which is not horrible, but Violent Tumor might be good. And I got this back. Wow, it's also Sinister Starfish. They are both good, but I think this card is better. Yeah, this is a yeah, it seems value. Flame Rift. More of a constructed card. So now I have also, I think Violent Tumor is good main deck card. It also works great with this because it's 2 Black Devotion, right? Okay. Wouldn't mind a bomb in my colors, of course. Verdant Catacombs would be kind of sweet. Oh, of course, this is Phantom Draft, but anyway, it would be mana fixing. I'm not sure if there is a common land fixer. I think it is. Imagine if you have a Stockgrave and you have 2 of these, you play one, get the other one back. Because this is no restriction on you have to cast. Murktide Regent. That is probably a bomb, but it's not in my colors. I have another chance at a Squirrel Sanctuary here. Seems fine. What does this card do? Whatever. And another Young Necromancer, but there's also Orchard Strider. And a Drakekeeper. I think the Drakekeeper is just better. Because making a 1/1 for 1 is... It's not a card and you have to make some work. Do some work to make it good. And making all these 1/1s makes it very hard for my opponent to kill. Alright, looks like the blue bombs are flying, but... What do we got? We have Scurry Oak. Kind of like this card. I think it's going to be pretty easy to evolve this, and then you get a bunch of 1/1s, so that seems good. Fallenlight Bridge is mana fixing. Echoing Return is right now interesting because I have double Drakekeeper. Of course, I don't even think this card is necessarily a bomb. Oh, it probably is, but it's better constructed. And again, I wouldn't have gotten past all these rares if this were not a Phantom draft, so I'm okay with that. Rens Run Hydra, so it's an X green with reach, seems okay. Then you have Reinforce 2. Alright. This is fine, I think. Yeah, this is fine too. So I think it's between Smell, Fear and Echoing Return. Not really combo with that. Quirion Ranger and Rensun Hydra I think is weaker. Maybe it isn't though. I think I want Smell, Fear. What kind of... I have also... I can proliferate onto this. Counters, and I can proliferate onto this. So I have some synergy going on. Reach, Morbid, Investigate. Okay. Seems fine. Again, Echoing Return seems interesting. Yes. Yeah, I guess I'll take Echoing Return. I don't think Funnel Web is even that necessary. Because I have a lot of creatures too, so even if I don't get this card back, it's good. It's also a combo with Violent Tuber if I pick up, let's say the board said just, if I cost this, I'm getting a huge advantage. I can get this, put this in my graveyard and then get it back with this. This Entomber is looking a little better now. I can combine it with the Necromancer and with the Echoing Return maybe. Okay, this card I'm not even gonna pronounce. But it looks... So it doesn't have a casting cost, so you have to discard a card, which I don't really have a way to do. So it's probably bad. This card is also bad, even though it looks good. I don't mind this though, this seems like a fine card. It's a free one that gets a treasure, which means that my big card comes out earlier. Again, I have no really way to madness anything. Except gorging my side. I'm gonna take the Cobra. Seems okay. And Abundant Harvest again. I don't really need another Echoing Return, I only want one. So I think Abundant Harvest is a solid card. I was really impressed with it when I played it in the Mystical Archive. So it means that if you're stuck on lands in the early game, it's helps you fix your mana. In late game you get to replace it with another card. So I really like it. It also puts a card in my graveyard for Young Necromancer, which means this is going to be easier to trigger. This card looks very good though. But maybe I'm overrating it. Who knows? So I only have one removal, but black should have some removal I can get, right? One would think so. Okay, Discerning Taste again. Or Hell Mongrel. No Madness Enablers. I guess I'll take another Discerning Taste. It's not really great with Drakekeep because you only gain 2 life. So it's I might not play it too, but we'll see. I like the fact that it puts card in my graveyard. So it puts actually 4 cards in your graveyard. This card and 3 more. So it puts a bunch of Ogres in my graveyards. Enables this and enables this. So I could maybe play 2, but we'll see. I would also like some more way to use all my tokens. I mean, Drakekeeper is a way to use the Squirrels because you just pump them up, but I don't know. So here's Millikin, which seems like a good mana dude, but it's just a 0/1, so it's kind of weak. I kind of like Shatterstorm. Seems like it's It's bad on turn 1, of course, but then on turn like 4, you can. If this makes 2 1/1s, maybe I can use it. I think I'm gonna use it more than Milkin. I think Milkin is weak. And ooh, okay, I played 2 Necromancer. They work pretty good together if you get a stocked graveyard. So there's my Madness Enabler, but I think it's too weak. I think it's just too weak. Okay, I guess I take another one of these. Maybe I shouldn't have picked the first one then, but. I can see some nice synergies going on with this deck. Okay, I guess I'll take a Quirion Ranger now. Maybe it will try it out, but I doubt it. So you want something good tap ability, which I don't really have. Maybe this card is bad. It's just a Dusk Legion Dreadnought that can't block. But you can bring it back. But I don't know. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. I guess the best way to find out is to play. So I didn't get the basic land cycler back for green, which not a disaster. I'm not playing 3 colors, but it would have been nice. I would have put it in my deck. I'll take the green card here. Still think it's bad, but yeah. So again, I played Phantom because if I didn't play Phantom, I would have to rare draft and look up prices all the time. It would have just made the draft miserable. So I'm probably gonna play real drafts later. We will see. Okay, I opened Torach. I guess that's great. Yeah. So that probably would have been good to not be in a Phantom draft here, but hey, this seems like a great card. It's a 2/1 for 2 with protection from white. That's already good because sometimes you're gonna just destroy your opponent, but then you can also pay the kicker and get your opponent's 2 cards, and then it also becomes a 4/3, right? Because it's if they have 2 cards in hand, that is. Smell Fear might actually have been the pick, but yeah, Torach. Here's the thing though, whenever you draft Phantom, you shouldn't be sad when you open money cards. Like, by the way, Ursa Saga wouldn't have gotten past, probably. Because if you wouldn't join the queue, you would have gotten different cards, so it's not like you would have gotten the cards necessarily just because you joined. So is Ursa Saga good in Limited? I don't think so. It's a land that goes away, it gets a little token, and then you get search for a small artifact or creature. So it's between Greykeeper and Squirrel Sovereign. I'm gonna take the cheaper card. I just think Squirrel Sovereign just is great. I have a bunch of squirrels, so it's a pretty easy pick. Yeah, this is a great card, but I don't think I want to splash it necessarily. I think this card is just rock solid. It's a 4/4/4 with a bunch of extra stuff. You could also take Sinister Starfish, that's a solid one. But I don't have any 4-drops, so I'm just gonna take a solid card. That does a lot. Ooh. Storm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take it because there's nothing else here, but is this even good? It's gonna be. I do have a bunch of 1-drops though. Alright, well, we'll take it. I don't know. So, guess Vil, I don't think is good. I could be wrong, but I think it's too slow. You have to do so much work. You have to play it on turn 4. I'm gonna take the land. I really need a land here. So it's nice. It can't even get wastelanded because it's indestructible. I don't think Gasved is good. You could type in the comments if you think I'm wrong, but I just think it's too slow. It's not good on turn 1 because you're not going to have too much cards on turn 5. And if you suspend it on turn 3, you have to wait 4 turns. Your opponent sees it coming, so your opponent can avoid trades. I mean, and there's another one. Alright, let's take Gasville, and if I play against a super slow grindy opponent with a bunch of removal, I'm gonna side it in. I'm giving up a Flourishing Strike. But I think it could be fun to have it in. And this card also I think is bad, probably. Maybe not. However, there's nothing else if this card seems bad. It's just gonna be a 4/4 for 5. We'll take the Profane Tutor. And I think it is bad, right? Maybe not. Maybe if you play this on turn 2, and then you can Demonic. And it's pretty good with Aeve, Predator, Ooze, because you can suspend that on turn 3. You can get the Ooze and then play it. So I would have to cut the card for that, though. This is not a combo with Necromancer, by the way. Do I have any random oozes here? Don't think so. If I cut Discerning Taste and play the Profane Tutor, it seems okay. It'd be better if I had a cheap removal, but it also now works with Shatterstorm in a way. Yeah, I think this is fine though, because I have a bunch of 1-drops. And if you get 1 copy, you get a 3/3 and a 2/2. Maybe that's bad though. Maybe this card sucks. Even if you get 2 copies, it's a 3/3 and a 2/2 for 5. It's not even that good. And if you don't have it, it's bad. Maybe I have Profane Tutor. Profane Tutor, though, seems fine. But the Ooze might just be bad, I don't know. Alright. Yes, I take a Bard Initiate. Oh, Drakekeeper, like that. Yeah, also smell Fear, but I think this deck wants the Drakekeeper more. Yeah. Alright, number 4, I guess. I think 4 is a little bit too much, probably. Oh, the Starfish, okay. Alright, let's cut the Tutor, I just don't believe in it. And maybe I cut... I don't know. Maybe I cut Eschering Augur. Maybe I don't really need to. Yeah, this seems like a good deck. And siding in Gasville. And yet it is a Yawgmoth's Will, but Yawgmoth's Will wasn't even that good in normal limited sets. Okay, I guess we have 2 now. So could go nuts. Oh well. So let's sort by color. And I like playing 4 Drakekeepers because I have double Skrull Sovereign. Alright. So I think this is going to be a pretty easy 8/8, and for once in my life Magic Online agrees with me. Nice basics, by the way. I like it a lot. Okay, we're on the play. And nice, we got a turn to Starfish or Sovereign. I'm probably going to play a Sovereign though. And the bridge saves the day. I'm pretty sure this would have been a forest if I didn't have it, so... Take that, Gasville. 1 lifelink model of 1. Alright, well. Opponents on the aggro plan. Now I wish I had more removal, but Oh. Maybe it's actually better to play the starfish. I get that now my opponent gets to gain a life, but I think that making sure I hit my 4th land drop seems more important. If I had drawn a land, I would be less likely to, but... Alright. Maybe I have so much cards to go into my grave I should play Gas Wheel, we'll see. I'm figuring it out, because I just realized that this card puts card in my graveyard, but still. Green-white. Okay, so now that's a 2/2 flying lifelinker. Again, I wish I had removal and... Okay, my opponent can bounce it. Alright, well... It's gonna be tough. I could Surveilling on upkeep, but I wanna see what I draw first. Let's see, do I keep a land? I don't know. Do have some removal in my deck. I could find, I had the fight card and... Past that I don't have much though. So it's a 3/2 that draws a card. Good, but pretty slow. Let's put that in my graveyard actually. I think I can find a land eventually. And okay, I'm gonna actually choose non-land. Okay, so now I really want lands. Because now... So now I'm gonna take a land and put Torach in my graveyard. And then I can get back Torach next turn if I want to. I'm not even sure it's that good. So I'm probably taking it this turn. Okay, well... Opponent is going hard on counters here, so now I can't even block, so its decision is easy now. But next turn I should be able to start to block. Alright, there's the card I wanted. Might have to wait a couple of turns before I do that though. Opponent is stuck on land, which is nice. Now I'm just gonna play the Drake Keeper. Now I can start blocking and we'll see. So the problem with this card is that eventually it comes back, but it's slow, especially since my opponent is stuck on lands. But yeah, so really, okay. Yes, I block like this. Yeah. I don't really mind if this dies. Get it back. Okay. So seems bad. Okay, so I could. Okay. Kind of want to kill that. But it's so bad to use my mana that way. Guess it's probably fine though. Okay. Yes. So on. And it's back to the Drake Keeper. It's a lot of creatures, but can't attack for a while. But it's getting to the point where next turn I can start attacking with all my 2/2s. And this is a complicated game. This also has threat of activation at some point, so I could even attack into a maybe 0-3. It depends on the situation. But if I want to start drawing lands, I think I could be in big trouble. Okay, so that's can't attack or block and support too. Okay, so doesn't really. It actually is kind of annoying because now I have to have a 3-powered card to kill that thing. Alright, well, graveyard. I could use this ability and then smell fear. But now I think I'm upkeeping. Or am I? Because one reason not to upkeep this is so I want to block with if I want to attack with everything. So I guess don't. That's nice because it's a life gain card. Okay. So now I have a plan. Let's do this. Let's actually surveil, try and find a land. Graveyard. Sacrifice this. Then if I find a land I can kill it because I can proliferate onto it. Oh, actually I can do that anyway because... Oh crap. Could have just done that. I forgot it was a big... Okay, let's just attack with these then. Alright, we are in trouble. But I forgot that this was a 2/2. No, it didn't have a counter though, so it wouldn't have worked. Never mind, I didn't make a mistake. This didn't have a counter, so I couldn't proliferate onto it. Not sure what this card is doing my opponent's deck, but it's getting me pretty bad. It seems like it doesn't have any artifact creatures, so I don't really get it, but okay. Did not put a counter on it. Interesting. Well, I don't really have a choice now. Of course, if my opponent sacrifices this, I can okay, I think we're done here now. So, I think there's not much we can do here. Okay. Alright, let's see if this goes better. I'm not gonna play the Shatter. Oh, it costs 2 mana. I thought it cost 1. Okay, well, card is much worse then. Anyway, I think it could be okay. The old Starfish. Don't think I'm gonna use it upkeep either way this way, because if I wait I get more information. Okay. Then I'm gonna cast this Skirning Taste though. Get the Hermit, I think. I could get Echo in return in anticipation of getting both Drake Keepers back, but I think that's a little weak. Okay, Plains Cycling. So, I wouldn't mind a land, but I might just put a land on the bottom. I'm just probably gonna draw a land anyway. So, Pont is not doing much. I'm gonna put that in my graveyard. As I said, I think I'm gonna draw lands eventually. This is a game where the Gasville could have been okay, maybe. But still, I don't have any mana acceleration, so it seems hard to play all the cards I want to play. Oh, I didn't know he... I thought he playing Cycle a common, so my opponent just got a 5/5. 4 for flying to play for free. Okay, that's... it's gonna be hard to beat, not gonna lie. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. I guess I play it too. And you want the Necromancer's ability to resolve first. So, because then I'm getting double evolve, I think. Could be wrong though. But yeah. Yes. We could be doing something sick here. Maybe I stacked them wrong. Oh well. No, I'm keeping a land to play the Hermit. That's just gonna be great. In conjunction with this. Wasn't a Vigilance at least. And I'm at 22, so this game I should have more time. Even though my opponent's start in some sense was better to make a 3-4-4 on turn 4. I think this game I have a fighting chance with all the... I'm going pretty wide here. So, we'll see. 7 cards in hand though. Let's see. Okay, we are attacking, huh? Interesting. Ooh, that's interesting. That's probably good enough, actually. So let's play this. And actually go to attacks, because now if my opponent has a trick, I get one more square with Shatterstorm. So I'm sure my opponent has something, but what is it? Oh, that has flash. Okay. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay. Oh well. And just lifelink too. What is this card? Is this real? Is this for real? That's just crazy. Oh well. I get one more squirrel now. I didn't know this has flash. That's just... Come on. Anyway, okay. Probably non-land? No land, okay. Got a plains. So this gives me 5 1/1s. Steel Dromedary. Okay, that's not bad. No, I'm not sure why. Okay. I see. Alright, I guess I just block with all 3, and if he has a trick, so be it. I can't have a lifelinker in play. If I want to win this. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad for me. I'm not sure I even keep a land here. Oh, I probably do. It's closed though. Oh, that's interesting. So that would be pretty good. But it won't kill. Guess that's pretty close. So I can proliferate onto the oak, but I can't kill anything meaningful. I guess I'm putting it in my graveyard. Painful. Okay, well. Let's combo with this, I guess. Okay, so yeah, okay, it's good, but I am amassing a pretty significant board. And at some point I could activate this. That's a large attack. Rift Sower, what is this? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I guess I keep it now. Then I can put all lands on the bottom. So I get 6 1/1s which can get pumped up. So next turn I'm probably just gonna send with all the squirrels. And if my opponent has, let's say my opponent has 4 blockers, my opponent can only block 2 and takes 12 from the squirrels alone. Okay, so now my opponent can block, still can only block 4 squirrels. Takes 12 or 20, assuming my opponent starts. If I can get 8 mana, I'm probably winning. So maybe I should just keep that because it's 1 mana away from double activate. So I think I'm holding off for 1 more turn, and next turn I can win. Because I have 12 squirrels that if they get free powered is 36. Yeah, that's enough. Even if my opponent has a bunch of blockers. Oh, if I don't have 8 mana, is it still lethal? I don't know. Guess my opponent now untaps the Dromedar and gets to block 3 squirrels. Oh well. Right. Guess I just take it. Okay. That's good, but I'd rather draw a land. Okay, well. Okay, so let's say I attack with all the squares. There are 12. My opponent can block 4 of them. So 8 goes through, that's 16. And it doesn't seem great. Just pass. Okay. Alright. Okay, I kind of wish now I had the cyber card that kills flyer, but it's not the thing. We're here and sadly have to ship this nice hand with double 2-drops. It almost looked like the same hand. Yeah, keeping this, but I'm not winning this game, right? I don't want to go to 5 though, and if I draw 2 forests in a row, it could be injured. Opponent got Timeless Dragon. That's probably bad for me. Especially since this deck doesn't have that much removal. Okay. Alright, I mean, we are drawing what we wanted to draw, but we're still not beating this card on turn 4. A 4/4 that gets a free planes, that's just, I mean, opponent's deck has so many great bombs. Just a little salty, I lost the first round to some, like 1/1 things for no reason. Oh well. And the sick part about this card is my opponent can't even miss land drops because my opponent's plane cycle. So we're so that it's not even funny. Yeah. You got me, man. You got me. I'm gonna play this actually because it means guaranteed land drops. If I miss, I can sack the Elder. So yeah. And now start playing 5 drops. Which, if I draw the fight spell, we could still be in the game, but I don't know. Okay, great. At least we're gonna have a bunch of blockers here. Alright. Okay. Can't activate the Necromancer just yet. I guess I just start spamming these. And see what happens. But not having high hopes for this game. Okay, so now my opponent gets to exile a creature too. Yeah. I think we might be heading for game number or match number 2. Yeah. Seven and oh yeah, this doesn't work like adapt. It still gets the counters. Okay, well, I wasn't winning this game anyway, but you know, it is what it is. I'm starting to like my deck less now, but of course, yeah, we'll see for round number 2. Okay, round number 2, and the harvest might get me a swamp here, though it's not guaranteed. I could also just chill, but we'll see. This might be strange, but I may not even cast harvest on turn 1, because I don't know if I want land or non-land. My opponent has turn 1 soldering. Though my opponent has to wait, but maybe it's... Okay, yeah. I should probably get a land there and hope to spike a swamp. Yeah. So actually, I revealed 4 black cards, so I'm really happy. I did that at the same time. I put a lot of my bombs on the bottom, so we'll see. Black, white. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Sovereign just to get some beatdowns in. I want mulligan, so might not have play next turn. And my next turns are kind of mapped out. Oh well, it got killed. Next turn my opponent has a Soldering, which is scary. But what are you gonna do? Okay, I'll actually cast this to maximize my mana better. And okay, I'm not gonna gain any life, but now if this dies I can get both back with that. So I'm setting up for a grindy game here, but let's see what this Soldering is gonna do. Even sure. Oh, Greed. Okay, that's pretty good with Soldering. Yeah. I go Squirrel and Starfish, and cards. So now, I guess greed is good when you got Soul Ring, but still don't think greed is that good of a card. I might board in this matchup the Gaia's Will, we'll see. Yeah. We shall see. Marble Gargoyle. It's not so scary. It's a 2/2 flyer that can pump toughness. Doesn't seem too good. I'll go for this and pass. Yeah, I guess that I could attack, but I kind of want to draw a removal out of my opponent before I trade. So my opponent's probably going to draw some cards here, but can't. Maybe the max. No. This opponent has drawn 3 cards, so far this is... My opponent is up a card but has lost 6 life. That's a lot. And I know I have 2 of the 2/3s that bring a creature back on the bottom, so just... I'm not going to draw that probably. Okay, a 2/2 Entomb. Let's see. Why would you kill this over this? I guess my opponent is afraid of the ability, but this is a permanent static ability. That's a little weird. Pretty happy about it though. Yeah, that seems very good actually. At some point. So let's actually attack with everything here. The reason is that I'm gonna get both my squirrels back with Echo in return, and then I can storm with Shatterstorm. It's gonna be a great turn, I think. Okay. And I can even play this. And this. I hope my opponent doesn't have a Mind Rot. These are gonna be free freeze if everything goes as planned. Yeah, I think I might side in Gasville here. I don't know. So. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Now I'm gonna start doing it in upkeep. Yeah. Okay, play the squirrel. Play the squirrel so I can attack with everything. could use reinforce here, but I think maybe I should. I think just trading, so if my opponent has a sweeper, I get to keep something. Though I guess this has scavenge, so maybe that was just bad, I don't know. Okay. That is fine. All this exile removal though makes me maybe not want Gaea's Will. Though, if my opponent, I think greed sucked in this game, just gonna be honest. Maybe I'm gonna do that, I don't know. Maybe I can remove one Drake Keeper and put in a Gaea's Will just for the lulz. I don't know. Okay. Here I'm not gonna Abundant Harvest for a land, it's gonna name non-land. So there are some arguments for waiting in case I draw a Storm card, but I also may wanna, I don't know. It's something I can play on turn 4. And this card can find me a land if I need to. So do you have that removal spell, huh? Yeah, okay. Good card. It's a last gasp that gets better when you have no cards. Uh-oh. Flying Lifelink. Wow, this card is sick. A 2/2 Flying Lifelink common. It's crazy. Crazy good. Alright, well, I guess lead on that. How can this card be a common? This is absurd. I mean, it's not gonna get too many counters, but a Flying Lifelink for 3 mana is just absurd. I mean, it is Modern Masters, I guess, but still, come on. Alright, what is this? Adapt 1. Wow. Okay, I mean, this is gonna hurt, but what are you gonna do? And I think I actually bring that back now, because my mana's gonna be tied. If I don't draw a land next turn, I'm gonna cost this for a land. If I draw a land, I'm probably just gonna slam Drake Keepers, and I think that the chance of me getting another squirrel seems slim. Yeah, I'll take it, and if my opponent wants to deal me a lot of damage, so be it. But okay, so I lose 2. Okay. No, I'm gonna block this, but okay, so the Death Toucher goes here, and I guess block. Oh no, it's adapt 1. Okay, well. Yeah, I guess I do it like this. I don't know. Okay. So we'll do this. Probably gain some life here. I think I have to take land here to gain the life. To play some squirrels. It will also adapt my thing. Get a free and attack with everything. I mean, I have 2 turns, but it might be enough if my opponent has nothing else. The 2 life I gained was nice. Now this doesn't have double strike anymore. This is a 3 turn clock. Okay, guess that kills one of my squirrels, huh? Okay, that's a problem. So if I attack with everything, my opponent takes 10, goes to 6, I then play 3 blockers. My opponent can go up to 8 and then... Well, it's definitely worth it anyway. Because the Drake Keeper's ability next turn means I can... Oh, interesting. Yeah, let's put all the cards on the table, and this is 3 blockers, so I shouldn't be worried about a removal spell. If Mono has 2 removal spells, I'm not winning by now. Not attacking either. Okay, so now my opponent goes up to 8, can block. Yeah, I mean, my opponent is dead if I draw a land, 100%. And if I don't draw a land, my opponent's also probably dead. I die to a pump spell or some deal damage. But whatever. Opponent is in the tank. Okay, my opponent is back. And tapped a creature, but that's not enough. Unless my opponent has 1 more thing. Okay. Don't think that's enough. Let's say my opponent doesn't attack. Okay, well. Oh, I see. Now I have to block with this. Oh. I guess that works. Now my opponent goes survives. Oh, that's not good enough. Man. That card my opponent played on turn 3 just killed me on its own. That's annoying. Okay, well. Yeah, screw this. Let's just, I mean, play it like my deck wants to play it. This card might be interesting actually. Yeah, actually, that seems like a thing. That could be important. Yeah, I guess I'll keep, I don't know. You can sacrifice this to itself. Then maybe get it back too. I need to draw something, but... No, that was not the thing. Well, things are not looking so good, right? Might just sacrifice this end of turn. Because then I can get it back and replay it. I need to draw some action. Oh my god. That was a good draw though. That was not a good draw. Alright. Okay. Oh, okay, that's not the absolute worst. Actually, hang on. Let's attack first. It would have been pretty bad if I not have attacked first. Just go and return that. Alright, I'm not gonna straight up lose to this card, but we'll see. I need more action. Now I really regret having that 2/2 that sacks a creature to drain for 2, because that card's not good here. I'd much rather draw the token make. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. Oh, that could be very good at some point. Let's see here. Let's start by attacking. And I'm gonna hold off for now. But end of turn I could again sacrifice something and then play this and get it back again. We'll see. The best thing would be if my opponent killed it. But we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do this, I think. And weird choice. Again, I'm not sure why my opponent is killing this over the other, but who knows at this point. Getting kind of beaten by flyers, so I could play Violent Tumor and get some creature in my yard. Seems kind of spicy with like the card that makes a 1/1 for each devotion. Yeah. Question is, do I have time? I could also just play this turn and get back or that, but it seems also not good enough. This card is a problem, it just holds everything back. So next I'm taking 4, but remember if I want to also place another flyer. This is a tough decision. There are actually 3 creatures I could get that could be good for me to get back. Yeah, I think... I could also get another Young Necromancer, but then I may not have enough to get it all back. Yeah. This is gonna be tough. But I am making a lot of 2/2s. Okay. Well, that's just a bunch of garbage in this deck, honestly. I mean, this card is annoying. I mean, I'm losing to this, but it is crappy. Yeah, I mean, it's just... doesn't matter. There. This card is not good in his deck. This card seems weak. It's a bunch of cards that doesn't really work together. It's annoying. I mean, I'm not sure what this card is doing in his deck either. It's just, is he aggro or control? It's annoying. Oh well. Yeah, and this card too. I mean, there's like no plan in my opponent's deck. Is he an aggro deck or is he a control deck? No one knows. So yeah, I'm dead. This is fine. Alright, this was interesting. I think my deck was bad. Honestly, in retrospect, I think this card is just bad. It's just, I think my deck is bad and too slow. But oh well, it was interesting.